This is the best day ever because I get to spend time with my family, got to catch my first muskie, and got a trophy. The best part of it all was spending time with my family.
Okay guys, Dave and I were planning on coming out tonight, and Dave's like, we're gonna take the little guy, we're gonna bring Thorn up, and Dave and I have been casting. We're like, we should really go to a spot where we can try and get Thorn to reel with a top water, because that's the easiest.
Absolutely. So we put on a pacemaker that I've had lots of luck with in the past.
And we went to a spot that we knew there's gonna be fish. It's not a giant, but that makes absolutely no difference. It's Thorn's first muskie ever.
Reel, buddy, reel, reel. Keep going, buddy, keep going.
Oh my God!
Keep reeling.
Oh my God! Help me!
I got
I can't, Dave. I'm hooked on everything here.
Okay. You're doing good, buddy. Let it go a little bit. Okay, let it go. Go. Let it go a little bit. Okay, reel, buddy.
Keep
I am
reeling.
reeling.
Got him.
Look at that. That curve was big. That's your first muskie, man. Look at that. Oh, I thought I see something. Oh, that's so awesome, buddy. Look at that. You did that.
And I kind of shanked the net job. Doesn't matter. We got it in there. That's all that matters. Dave's going to grab it. It's Thorn's very first fish. We're going to bump it. We're going to get some pictures, some video, and let's get this thing going.
Here's your fish, buddy.
Here it is.
$36.
36 and a quarter.
Come here, dude.
Okay, put your hands under his belly.
Just your hands.
Just my hands?
Yeah, let's grab it somewhere. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Just look at Glenn.
How's that feel, Thorn?
It's awesome, eh?
Slime.
Look at Glenn.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, a couple more.
Look at Glenn. That's awesome, dude. It's awesome.
Look down. All right, Dave's gonna put him back in the water.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Gonna release him, buddy.
You want to kneel down there with Dave? I'll try and get a picture, you guys together.
Here. Kneel right beside the boat, buddy.
Here, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Are you okay there?
Yeah. Look, grab him. You want to hold his tail?
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, sorry, Thorn.
That's how I release him. Just grab it. You got him?
Yeah.
Okay, you hang on to him. You hang on. No, you got to hang on to him. Oh.
That's okay. There he goes.
Bye.
Your first fish, buddy.
High five.
Absolutely high five. How's that feel, dude?
Feels good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fantastic.
High five, Thorn. All right, guys, that's the feel-good hallmark moment of the year for us at the moment.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. I don't even care if we fish or catch or nothing tonight. That is just absolutely fantastic. And it goes with what Dave and I do all the time. We take my kids, we're gonna be taking the kids, Dave's stepkids out a lot more now too, especially Thorn. It's just cool to get families involved. And musky fishing can be a total grind, and Thorn's been kind of like, hey, this is a grind, like, are we gonna catch one or what are we doing? But it's just those couple split seconds in those moments that really matter.
And that's the future right there.
Yeah, and we'll go back to the shop, we'll do a breakdown on why we're fishing a spot like this to really locate a fish when it's been tough, and kind of why Dave and I always use a spot like this. And we should be back with you guys in a bit. The night's not over. Welcome back to the cave, guys. We've said it so many times on this channel. Very special time on the water, especially for Dave and I, to get out with his stepson Thorn and get him on not only on the water with us to see what it is that we do, but to actually get him casting and for him to catch his first muskie. Anybody out there who's a father or has stepkids or nephews or grandsons that is a part of that, you guys all know how that feels and how that makes you feel. Just amazing. And already that's like the highlight of the year. So it's really cool to get kids out, spend time with them, and get them to enjoy what it is that we enjoy as well. So just wanted to kind of say that, guys. And Thorn mentions in the intro that he got a trophy, and Dave, as soon as Thorn caught it, he says, you know what, buddy, that lure, that's going to go in your room up on the wall. Dave's going to get him like a shadow box. We'll get him a couple pictures of his very first muskie. So that's what he's meaning by trophy. And I just think that's really cool on Dave's part to give Thorn that, to always remember what it is we do, because as anglers and as fathers and, you know, uncles and grandfathers, it's so cool to spend the time with the kids. So all you guys out there, remember, the kids want to do this stuff with them, and we have to include them. And the spot that we chose to go to is a spot that Dave and I know really well. But this setup happens a lot on Shield Lakes. And what we're looking at here is just mainland, and we have like a small little shallow bay and a prominent point that has rocks off it. Anybody who's fished Shield Lakes knows that a lot of the points that come out into the lake have submerged rocks. And in this case, it actually has two spines of rocks that run under the water. And when the water's about 6 feet deep around it, these two pieces of rock here and here top out at about 3 feet. So in between those rock spines is a bunch of weeds that grow in the sand that is kind of in between the rocks. And there's a really nice patch of weeds in behind. There's always fish here. And this particular day, we had wind that was going the same way as the lake current. So we had wind kind of pushing from the northwest, pushing this way. The lake current's pushing that way. So we kind of knew that there should be some fish set up, hiding in behind all these rocks. So that's why we went there. We often go there when we need to put something together. And you guys kind of seen what was going on. We had the boat positioned kind of out here. I was casting in, just trying to get just over those rocks. And Dave kept casting deep, trying to get into the weeds, hoping to pull a fish out. Size was of no importance here, guys. So, you know, that's why we're here. We're not going to catch a 50 back in this back corner. That's not why we're here. We're here to just catch a fish. And the cast landed in here. Thorn reeled it in, and that fish hit almost textbook right on that spine. That fish is probably sitting in those weeds there. So when you guys come up to Shield Lakes and you're looking for something, especially when you got a little bit of a wind push and you know which way your lake current's going, look for spots like this that give fish a spot to hide out of the lake current, out of the wind. You guys will catch more fish when you find spots like this on Shield Lakes. We found a really nice one for Thorn, and we couldn't be more proud of him for kind of sticking with us and doing it. And now I think you're going to see him on the channel some more. So let's just wrap this one up, guys. Okay, what did you just say, Thorn?
This is the best day ever because I get to spend time with my family, got to catch my first muskie, and got a trophy. The best part of it all was spending time with my family.
What do you say to that?
Yeah. You know what, guys? Thorn said it the best right there. And for another video where my daughter caught her first muskie, Dave's going to point to the link. We got nothing.
Yeah, that's it. He said it all.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, later, guys.